Magique.
Magic Bizarre.
Majinga Over the Edge.
Something exciting. You don't want to become a bore and you get stimuli. Oh, you get a new collectible. And it's like Christmas to me. You see my new collectible? I'll show it to you. And I'm still thrilled about it. Houdini in color. See him up there? Is that a great poster? Norm Nielsen was able to put color on the black and white, and let me put a little light on it. And I think it's one of the great pictures of Harry, because I'm a big Houdini collector. Oh, damn it. Okay, here we go. Let me get a little light on it. And that's one of the greatest pictures of Houdini I've ever seen, and I paid him $175 for it. But it's a reproduction of one of the original old black and whites. Is that a great poster?
Oh, yeah. Nielsen put that together, huh?
$175.
That's
He makes
gorgeous.
them custom. And then he did a custom on Lance. It's in this room here. Let's see. Well, there's this movie poster. And I sell those for $20. They're autographed. And the next one is custom made for Lance. Let's see if that's in there. Yeah, that's custom. That's a beautiful poster. Well, look what Norm did for me. Custom made.
Fantastic. Is
So-
he still making these things? I
Yeah,
know he just sold off his collection. Did
Well,
you?
he still works. Here's Lance. And here's my dear buddy Pete, who died a while back. There I am doing Miser's Dream. Here I am when I'm a young athlete. And there I am with every hour, because I deal with everything. Doves, I've invented 40 brand new dove tricks. And all this crap over here. Now, I use a special hand lotion. When you reach an age, your hands become dry, especially for diabetics. So let me find the hand lotion. And no oil in it, so it won't ruin your cards. Now, have you reached the age where you need a hand lotion?
Not quite yet. I mean, maybe on particular days.
Now, rub it between your fingers. And now your hands are like a teenager. They have moisture and they're slightly tacky, but they won't ruin your cards.
And they're confused. They are like a teenager.
Smells good.
Wow, what is that stuff called?
Now, is that hands of an 80-year-old? No age spots or anything.
Wow, that's incredible.
Now let me find a thimble. You ever see my thimble work? And Copperfield said, "What the hell, Gary? Do you realize you're the best thimble man in the world? I always carry one because you're waiting doing nothing. So practice your thimble."
Let's see some thimble magic.
Yeah, sure. What happened? You drink your alky? What flavor was it?
Lemon lime, I think,
Oh,
or maybe
pretty-
a little bit of
Pretty
citrus.
tasty.
Not bad.
Let me find my thimble. Now, I do this for children. I say, I'm going to show you the vanishing thimble. And they'll say, what's a thimble? Because they don't know about thimble. I say, well, your grandmother used to use them. My bartender gave me this. He cut me down on my drinking, not for kids, but I get it. In fact, I used to carry my brain, but I had to give it up. It rattled too much. Lots of thimble jokes. And now I'm going to show the vanishing thimble. And you get more reaction to this than Run, Rabbit, Run. You ever buy one of those? The rabbit would run. And the
I
kids
know,
would
it's
scream.
cute, yeah.
Yeah, I bought one. They're cute.
Yeah.
But this goes over better. And don't take up it. Here we go, the vanishing thimble. Okay, now watch the thimble's going to vanish. And boy, they scream and yell. I thought I put it on the first finger. Well, let's try that again. But you get a lot of screaming over a little thimble. So we'll do it a little slower. The vanishing thimble. Here we go. There. Now watch this, Kim.
It's so
They're
good.
screaming
So
and
smooth.
yelling.
Yeah.
So, well, let's try that.
It's right there, you big
Again.
dummy.
Let's try that again. And we'll put it right here. Now here's your retention move. The vanishing thimble. Total vanish.
Woo!
And there you have it, the vanishing thimble. Screaming and yelling. I said, I know how to get rid of it. No. And then out the ear, and you have more fun with the, I do a lot of moves. Now here's the most beautiful move on this finger. Now watch this, this is retention, see. You know it's there. There's no doubt about it.
Beautiful.
Okay? So I specialize in lit cigarettes, billiard balls, coins, and I made a videotape because when Hassini saw it, he said, Gary, I got to get it on tape. And he gave me a couple of thousand. And people, I agree with Darwin, and do something that nobody can do, something better. And when they see a vanishing lit cigarette with retention, that they can't believe it. But it takes lots of thought. When I was a kid, there was no videotape, and the books couldn't explain it. You know who I saw do it, and I finally analyzed it? Al Geishman with sponges. Yeah. So I always carry sponges. It's the greatest trick ever invented. So when you got, I don't do a routine because they're on duty. For the waitress, bartender, I say, I have here 2 Italian meatballs. You should sponge them out, make them fat and fluffy. Now, do you want number 1 or number 2? Yeah, they'll go. So we're here, hold on real tight. All right, you've got yours. Don't let anybody steal it now, otherwise they might drop. You've got yours, I've got mine. Now here's a retention move. Put her right there. No doubt about it. Gone, open, and they shit their pants. And that's about as far as you want to go because they're on duty. You don't do it on stage with kids. I do a regular routine. You wind up with ling sausage, screaming and yelling. And then you do the miser's ring, the rings. You do the rings?
Oh, sure. Yeah, have a comedy and a silent routine.
I do a couple of moves I invented, and I showed Johnny Thompson. He says, Gary, you just invented the greatest move ever. And that's what you want to hear from. See?
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, do the ring move. Do the thimble. Do this. They come into the club. They want to see their friends to see it, you know.
Yeah.
And you've got to reach that point in magic where you're just not another magician. You're doing things that nobody can do. But you've got to take your mind off of all this crap and everything else. So I don't have anything. And I don't want it anyway because they spent $1,000 and that 5 years is worth nothing.
Yeah.
I spent $600,000, but it's worth $3 million. This is a bad investment. All my friends have one, so I don't need to buy one. I think they're wonderful. And I'd like you to look at
Magique.
Magic Bizarre.